then I'll ask them when they come back. You are just a little shit.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Boolosity, where today I have something to admit, okay? I lied to you guys. I told a lie, and it's been on my mind for a little while now. If you guys aren't regular viewers, you might not have known that on the 17th, I uploaded a video titled The Biggest Karen Alive. And in fairness, at the time, I thought that was the truth, but I clearly hadn't done enough research, because today I was just looking online, and I've seen someone who is definitely, actually, the biggest Karen alive this time. Genuinely, not clickbait. It actually is, okay? So, for those of you who actually watched that video, you'll know that the reason why I thought that woman had that title is because she called the police on Taco Bell employees because they didn't have nacho fries. And you might be thinking, what's worse than that? Surely there is nobody that has one-upped the phoning the police over nacho fries woman, but I genuinely think after seeing this video that they actually have. They completely have, you know? It doesn't blow it out the water, but it's definitely a couple rungs ahead. And quickly before we start this video, I know it's probably really annoying, you've heard it from every YouTuber, but a lot of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, surprise, surprise, and I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. I'm actually trying a new style of content, so if you do enjoy these videos, subscribing would really let me know that you want to see more of them and that you like the videos I make, and a like on the video if you enjoyed it, that kind of thing. Now that's that out of the way, let's just get on with the video. So I think the only way that you can one-up being a Karen and like irritating fast food employees, the only way that I could possibly see that getting any worse is if you target young children who are by themselves. I know, it sounds creepy when you say it out loud. Just wait till you see the video, because this Karen seems to think that, I don't know how old the kids are in this video, like 12, 13, that they are completely free for her to just rage at and to shout at. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, I think I've done enough talking. I'll just show the first part of the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
The tree is not on anybody's property.
It is. It's on my friend's property, right there.
So already you know this kid has had to deal with people like this, because the first thing that comes out of his mouth on this video is, oh, it's my friend's property. Like, yeah, no, there's people that come up to us and complain about us climbing the tree, but it's my friend's property. Like, he knows full well that there's gonna be one miserable middle-aged woman whose only family is her pet dog who's gonna come out and go, you get down from that tree, young man. Do they not know that that's what kids do? Do these Karens think that all kids these days play video games all day and they shouldn't be climbing trees? I don't know. I also like how the other kid says, oh, it's not illegal to be in here. As if even being on a tree in a public area, the police are gonna come and they're gonna be like, that's it. 25 to life. I'm sorry, you were caught up a tree by police. There is no way that you're seeing the light of day again. But to be honest, I feel like that's probably what this Karen is thinking. She's like, kids climbing in trees. It has to stop, okay? Yes, I know there's other crime going on, but that doesn't affect me personally, and the world revolves around me.
Get off of the tree. It belongs to this street and this neighborhood, and we don't want kids on it. Why do you think these poles...
And for those of you who missed that, Karen has a very clever mind trick she's playing here. She says, it belongs to the street, and we don't want kids playing on it. You see that? You hear that? It's the street that don't want them on it. Hey, it's not her fault. She's just a middle-aged woman with her one pet dog. It's not her fault that she wants you out of the tree. It's the street. Everybody in the street sees these kids doing it. I mean, you can even see somebody else in some of these shots who's just doing nothing. They're just completely leaving them to themselves. So I don't really think this is a street problem.
Why do you think these poles are there to help it?
Because my great grandpa bought those.
Okay, so she just completely messed up her entire argument. Like, hey, why do you think these poles are here? That kid knows exactly why those poles are there, Karen. Come on, you have asked the wrong person why those poles are there. I just love the way that he immediately knows as well. Like, he doesn't even have to think. He's like, yeah, we're allowed in the tree. It's not legal. My great-grandfather put them. Like, can we just get on with this?
Please get down.
We're not jumping around and running on it. We're sitting on it.
I don't want you to even sit on it.
I've never heard a kid sound more just like a tired, like, older person who's just like, we're not jumping around and running on the tree. Like, usually that kind of resentment you get when you're a little bit older, but this kid is just so sick of dealing with it. He's like, obviously, we're not running around. Like, they're on a tree. What, does she think that they're like monkeys and they could just swing around in it? No, they're just kids.
I don't want you to even sit on it.
Oh, but you hear that, guys? She doesn't want you to even sit on it. And of course, what she says goes. Hey, if you're a child, you need to respect your elders. Even if they've done nothing to earn that respect, you have to respect them. Get out of the tree that your family rightfully owns, that your great-grandfather planted. Just get out. You know why? Because a random middle-aged woman says so.
Well, I'm gonna go get my grandpa and see what he says.
You, fine, go get your grandpa.
Yeah.
Keep filming, okay? So where do you live?
Wait, what? Does she know that she shouldn't be asking that, right? You shouldn't just go to a kid, hey, where do you live? You better tell me your address, social security number, parents' bank account details. You better tell me everything, okay? Because I'm annoyed at you being in a tree. Tell me your exact home address right now, child.
Who's your parents?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, you can't tell me that.
Okay, but clearly this kid was actually listening in his lessons about safety, because he immediately knows that that's a weird question to ask. Also, is that person in the background still there? I feel like this is kind of the point where you would step in and maybe stop them from doing this, unless that person in the background was with them and it's just like a really long-suffering husband who's just like, yep, the wife is screaming at children in the tree again. No, it's different kids this time. Yeah, no, it's the one who owns the tree.
I can't. Because that's my information.
Oh, that's your personal information?
Yeah.
Also, the way that she goes here, oh, that's your personal information? Like, your home address and, like, your name and your parents' phone, that's your personal information? Like, yeah, lady, what do you mean? Why are you questioning it? As if there's a chance that he could just be completely lying, even though he's already told you nothing. Like, she clearly just has no rebuttal for what he said, and she's like, oh, that's your personal information? Really? I don't think so, kid.
How'd you like it if a random stranger came up to your kid and asked them where they lived?
What kid?
Oh, and he's got us stumped. I mean, he has a point. Nobody would like that. Nobody would want just some random person to just run up on him and ask him. Like, now that I'm looking at the situation again, in my head, it's like, oh, Karen freaking out at kids. That's kind of normal. But then you think about middle-aged woman approaching two children who are by themselves, climbing a tree in their own house, and then asking for their home address. Like, that has got police case written all over it. I feel like it's probably a good idea if she does call the police, because they can throw her in the back of the van and ask her why she's asking these kind of questions to kids just playing on a tree.
I have asked you nicely to come down from there.
What? No, you haven't. What do you mean I've asked you nicely? She hasn't been asking nicely at all. She's been horrible. She's just been shouting at these children by themselves, and now she's going, hey, I asked you nicely. No, you didn't.
Where do you live? I want to talk to your parents.
Okay, she's gotta know that that is weird. Like, she's actually walking towards him, just saying, where do you live? I want to talk to your parents. Tell me where you live now. Like, this is actually starting to border on the line of, like, predatorial behavior. Can somebody please keep an eye on this woman? Because this is weird. This isn't normal. This is probably illegal. Is it illegal? I don't know.
I'm not gonna tell you where I live.
Then I'll ask them when they come back.
Yeah, this kid is pretty smart. It's a good thing that this kid was listening when he was told, like, not to talk to strangers, because this woman is so persistent and just so, like, gross about everything. This is so weird. Surely you just leave him alone after a little bit of this, and if you're gonna threaten to call the police, she should have done it by now. Like, let's be honest, she should have just called the police and then got them to tell her that she's ridiculous, but instead she's just pestering this child who's by themselves. It's a good thing that this kid is fighting back for himself, as more kids should.
You are just a little
And to top it all off, just in case you didn't believe that she had completely lost the argument against this child 100%, she starts swearing at him. Like, she has completely lost all credibility by calling the child that. Like, that's just so, it's mean. It's not even like she's being inappropriate. She's just being mean to a child who is by themselves climbing in a tree that is on their private property. Like, this whole situation is just so messed up. But thankfully, that is the end of the video. We don't have to see any more of this horrible woman. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, leave a like if you did, and comment down below something nice. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, thank you so much guys for watching. There are 2 videos on screen that, hey, if you enjoyed this one, you might enjoy one or both of those. Who knows? Go watch them. Yeah, thanks guys.